Okay, my love, we live.
What's up, YouTube?
What's going on, YouTube?
It's Naija,
It's cliffmega.
and this video is all about the Black Panther movie. Well, not the movie, the person, T-challa.
Yes.
So, baby, you should give him a backstory because my husband has read like a lot of comic books, and he's up to date on Marvel. He's like so knowledgeable on that. And but you want to give him like a little backstory about T-challa for all of those who haven't seen it or have seen the movie already.
Yeah. Well, y'all that did see it, no spoilers. So we don't want to give no spoilers or nothing. But he has achieved a lot. Like when I found out about him, I found out that he went against the devil, from Ghost Rider, and he won. He went against Thanos, that's within the upcoming battle, and won. He won against a lot of great people. Like when I found out about him, I was like, he's they kind of like holding him back. They didn't really pump him out there. He beat Captain America like nothing, and I'm not sure if that's T'Challa. That might have been that was his father, because that was World War II. So the Black Panther is basically, he's like the Superman whatsoever. But what I also wanted to say about him that we wanted to do is like to show that with this movie, definitely support it, but just don't go there and you get that good feeling and then you go back to regular. Like what can you take from this movie? Definitely let me know, especially people that's seen it. Like when I first found out about Black Panther, it inspired me to want to look about for my family, because I thought that he just lived for like 2-3 centuries, until when they showed that it was a family tree, and then the family, it got passed down to different, it had different Black Panthers whatsoever.
Yeah, I thought the Black Panther was actually like one person.
Yeah.
But the Black Panther is actually a it's something
It's
that's
a family.
Yeah.
Passed down to family.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
Passed down to the eldest, and my husband was saying that you have to actually show your worth, something like that.
Yeah.
You have to fight.
You have to fight. You have to fight the Black Panther yourself. Matter of fact, whatever, to become the Black Panther. So, but it's only within that royal family that could do that. So.
But you said Black Panther is a spirit. It's like
It's like like I said, the comic book is different from what's the name. If you really want to follow Black Panther, follow the comic book. The devil tried to take his soul, and he couldn't, because when he's in Black Panther form, he's actually in the spirit of the panther, and the spirit of the panther was just as strong as the devil, or stronger. So it's a lot. Follow the comic book if you want to know more about with Black Panther and stuff.
Yeah, and Black Panther,
he tricked him. He couldn't take his soul, because he could have took his soul if he would have made the deal with the devil. Under the human, but when he's in the Black Panther suit, he's actually within the Panther spirit. So the devil couldn't do it.
The devil can take his soul. Yeah. But what was the deal that he had with the devil?
I don't remember too much. Because like I said, when I started finding out about him, I was checking out, reading a couple things, and I said, wow, this dude right here. And then it got me into wanting to, find out what was my family's black. I started trying to trace back my stuff, and that's when, it came out with the video. Black Panther, and I can't remember, it was an old PlayStation game that the same thing, a family tree. So after that, I started looking into that, and I kind of fell off of it. But that really, like Black Panther and that game, sorry game, I don't remember your name, inspired me to want to trace back my family tree and stuff, but not by a DNA test. I'm still, my heart is saying not to go that way.
And see, this suit is different from the Black Panther suit that they have in the movie, right, babe?
Yeah, this is an older toy. This is like an old original look right here of Black Panther. In the movie, this is a newer version, whatever, it's up to date. But this is the older suit. This is how it looked. And if you could see back on right here, that's what I said. Like they didn't give a lot of shine to this whatsoever. This dude. I'm glad that his character is getting a lot of shine now. His character is getting a lot of shine now, so it's cool. Like I look at Black Panther, it's a work of art, but I love Blade. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's still one of my best movies and stuff too. But like I said, for a lot of people, this movie was big, and I want y'all to take from it whatsoever and stuff. How he loved his family, he loved his people. There was no playing around. So, and how
Wakanda.
he isolated. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Wakanda is isolated from everybody else. Ain't nobody able to get up in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's something symbolic that which y'all should know that y'all need to stop letting people get up and get into everything like how we did with hip hop, the dance culture, everything like that. Like, you know, all that stuff is telling you something whatsoever. I mean, now, you know, he let people in Wakanda.
But before you said that Wakanda was isolated,
Nobody couldn't
nobody
come.
couldn't get in.
Yeah, nobody couldn't get in whatsoever. And it's also symbolic to show you that Africa does have all of the minerals. It
Mm-hmm.
has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
And my husband, he sent me a link of the a family tree.
His family tree. Yes.
And another thing that was interesting is that only the Black Panther within the royal family, they can take the it's a herb from the tree. So they did this herb. They took this herb as they was doing this ascension ritual and
Yes.
stuff like that.
And it's not a spoiler. You can find this in the comic book.
Yeah. So that was very interesting because it didn't say exactly what the herb was on that particular link, but that's interesting because it's probably so many different herbs in Africa,
Yeah.
you know, that do so many different things that they don't want us to know about,
Yeah.
you know. So I thought that was interesting too.
It's a big thing with this because of, like I said, that the truth is that Africa, you could call Africa the whole Waganda, whatever, because it has everything there. Like, everything. Like I told you, when I look at the Africans now that's within New York, they're built different. These people, like just the people, the ones that I know, these brothers is built like you'd think that they're in the gym 24/7, and they're not. They're just naturally built like that whatsoever. That must be that high melanin.
Mm-hmm.
Even the sisters whatsoever, they built different, and their culture. Like, I got a couple people that got mad at me because, you know, they start wearing dashikis and this and that, and you know, they was talking kind of funny, and I had to tell them, like, yo, you not African, you're American. And it was like, what? And I was saying, when I say that you're American, I mean that you think American. And I ain't talking about American Indian. I'm talking about this, what's the name, this new age American whatsoever, that you think you got to have all this stuff. So if you really want to be like African, find out their culture and talk to them. Because a lot of us here can't even get along with them.
Mm-hmm.
So find out their culture, find out how they really live whatsoever and stuff. Before you just throw on a dashiki and think you're automatically African.
I thought another thing was interesting was Black Panther married Storm, right? Was that?
Black Panther married Storm, and I don't know if they had a child. I can't remember. Like I said, I was on it hard.
I think you did say they had a child.
I think that they had a boy. A boy. I'm not sure. They had a baby, and yeah, they were in love, and then something happened now, and
Something happened with the mutants
something happened to mutants, and he had to kick all the mutants off.
out of Wakanda.
Yeah, don't worry. This is not a spoiler alert. This is comic books.
Yeah.
Yes, he had to kick all the mutants, including his wife, because that's how much he loves his people. He doesn't play when it comes to people, and this is the other thing with I don't want to put labels so-called Black Americans. When it comes to his people, he shows you the love that his people comes first. His people comes first before their adventures. I said there's a lot of stuff to watch and to take note whatsoever and stuff. I mean, with him being with them opens up his mind, but people first. People, his family and his people come first. So
But his wife was his family.
his wife was his family and his love, but like y'all gotta read the comic book. Follow the comic book whatsoever. It's really good. It's really good. I'm gonna get some more of his comic books and stuff. This is a brother that I definitely want to keep up with, and I've been keeping up with, but I need to keep up with it more whatsoever and stuff. His character. Anyway, the whole thing is, like I said, take what you can from this movie and apply.
take what you can from the movie, apply it to your life, apply it to your family, apply it to the world, your community, apply it, and make it work, people. Don't just look at it as it's just a movie, because you can always learn something from the movie. And as always, we wish you much love, much success, much health, much wealth, and of course, subscribe to our channel. And for all of you that didn't see Black Panther, go and see that movie. Wakanda forever. Love you. Bye-bye.